Hello everybody, oh, a little too far, too much power legs. Never mind, I like making these entrances. Hello, welcome back to new movie reaction. And first of all, let me say, this isn't Grease, this isn't Sweat, just came out of the shower and didn't feel like putting on another shirt. That being said, welcome to new movie reaction, and we are here today to watch The Hunger Games Catching Fire, the second installment in the franchise, and I'm quite excited to jump into this one because a lot of you guys in the comment section have been hyping this one as their favorite one, so I'm gonna make this short. Love the first one, love the first movie, not way more, but more adult than I was expecting. I was expecting something really to be, I was expecting it to be really Twilight-like, you know, in terms of teenagery, but it was not at all. More adult, like I said, and I really enjoyed it. Production design was fantastic, but I'd like to see more of it in the second installment. I'd like to see more of the world building as well in the second installment, because the first one obviously we were really caught up with the actual Hunger Games and the drama of it. But I'm sensing that maybe where we left off the first movie, we're going to be spending more time, you know, with presidents and just see the society and maybe dealing with the problems and everything, because I feel like maybe the title, you know, is an indication that we're going to see the spark of the revolution that is to come. We've already had a glimpse of it in the District 11, I believe it was. But it's going to be really interesting because last time, at the end, Katniss was definitely not in for the big, you know, symbolism and everything, the hope that she was representing and everything. She just wanted to go back home. While Peter was really looking forwards to do something about it, or at least I felt like it. I don't exactly remember if he said it in definite words, but this is the trajectory that I feel we're going on to. I do happen to know that for the second movie and the rest of this series, this is a new director, and if you've paid attention to my reaction to the first one, you know that I really enjoyed the direction that had the movie. So I'm really looking forward to see maybe if this is going to be feel at least quite the same, or if this is going to be completely different, since we're changing it from director. And obviously same cast, so there I'm not really expecting any surprises. Terrific cast, terrific performances, so I'm really going to enjoy that. That being said, full-length reaction to that movie is going to be available on the Patreon, link down below in the description box. Thank you very much to all of my Patreon supporters that are out there for the love and support. Right back at you guys, right back at you the love also to you guys here on YouTube. If you're not subscribed yet, you know where the subscribe button is, you know where the notification bell is as well, so you don't miss a new video. There are daily uploads on the channel, series, movies, gaming as well. Series right now, we're doing obviously Attack on Titan, Invincible, The Hunting of Bly Manor. We're finishing Violet Evergarden, I think, this week as this video is being posted, and next reaction is going to be, that we're going to start, is going to be One Punch Man, so really excited to see this. Gaming right now, we're doing Resident Evil, Village, and Dark Souls, obviously, and there's other stuff. I'll let you check out the other content. Don't forget my social media links in the description down below, as well as the link to the Discord server if you want to exchange a little bit more, exchange in between yourselves and everything. You know, that's the place to be. So that being said, don't believe I've forgotten anything. I said I'd be short, but it's always quite, I always have a lot to say, so definitely if you want to know everything that I have to say, check out the full length reaction. And that being said, we're gonna jump right in. Let's go.
Oh, whoa.
So I really do hope that Liam Hemsworth is a more important presence. And so we're back really with the idea of a flat color palette.
I think you have enough people saying goodbye without me there.
Yeah.
I did what I had to do to survive. If I didn't, I'd be dead.
I had to do that. At least once.
So is that okay or not? Because I don't know if she was onto him or not. If not, that is an awkward move. What you gonna do with that?
What are you doing?
Cameras are gonna be here in an hour.
You are a strangely dislikable person.
I would have said strangely likable person. Hello, President Christmas. Sorry.
Such spirit. I mean, you can't know this, but in several of them, people viewed your little trick with the berries as an act of defiance, not as an act of love.
Well, it was an act of defiance.
What is to prevent them from doing the same? What is to prevent, say, an uprising that can lead to revolution?
So I reckon somebody in the comments mentioned that the Hunger Games was a way to exist as a punishment for past uprisings, but I really do feel like this is a mean of repression more, to suppress any willing for future uprisings. At least in my opinion, this is definitely what President Snow is saying here.
Do convince me, for the sake of your loved ones.
Not sure why she's having that reaction now. He's already threatened her family here. Seconds before that. I really love the idea of high fashion that they represent in this really trivial place. Desolate place. In fact, I think it could qualify as a fashion movie.
Sorry, Caesar.
No, please, it's all right. It's your day. It's your day. So,
I love how they're showing the
we're good.
in front of and the behind the camera.
It was nice acting.
You too.
Almost thought that kiss was real.
Come along, children, we are on a...
Pa pa pa! What do you see? Yeah, well, yeah, it's definitely that type of
I
role.
never. This is not...
These uniforms, I can't really get over it.
It's
Just looking at them, I would say that even the stormtrooper armor seems to be more protective. Ooh.
Thank you.
It's like they're definitely putting her in the face. What a guilt trip.
Put down the cards.
Okay. Come on. The man isn't even rioting. If you want to create martyrs, just go for it, guys. Yeah. Really well done.
You two have a very simple
Liking
past.
that.
Never meant for anyone to get killed. He has to know that.
The way you're trying to lead this, I get where you're going, but the way you're trying to lead this isn't helping
Please,
the
just help me
people.
get
It's
this
just
through.
making them more in
Please, just help
danger
us
right
get
now.
through.
The party of the year. Eyes bright,
I love the
chin
work
up,
of the colors.
Smiles on.
So already I'm noticing the slight differences in the filmmaking style, I suppose coming from the new director, mainly regarding the sound, and even in terms of rhythm and everything. From the very beginning of the movie, now it's in the movie, I noticed that we were on something very intimate at the beginning, and now we're coming back onto the grand adventure thing.
The games don't mean anything. They only mean to scare us.
Well, maybe it was you who inspired me to come back.
So is he with her or against her? I'm not sure what it meant, but surely he raises a concern.
And I know it will go on inspiring us every day for as long as you may live.
A nice way to say, you belong to me. So I suppose there will come a day when they will need to have children. That would be interesting to raise a question.
They think she's one of them. We need to show that she's one of us. We don't need to destroy her, just the image. Then we let the people do the rest.
What do you propose?
Make everything
There's
about
something
that.
that's
What kind of
bothering
dresses
me
she gonna
with
wear, floggings,
the way they're going
is the
about
cake gonna
this,
look like
writing
executions?
wise.
Who's gonna be there?
They're definitely the villains here. You know, there's no fine line. I enjoy it more when everybody's just in their right mind, you know, and it's just a matter of interest. But now, yeah, no, it's they're definitely looking forwards to
When
do
did you-
evil. Yeah, they're not really burning contraband, they're just ransacking the place. He was about to beat an old lady, please. You could beat this young man with an old lady, come on. I mean, just nuke the place. If you're gonna do this, just nuke the place once and for all. Oh. Beating Katniss, I'm not sure this is really...
Katniss!
Move.
Not sure you want to do that.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Get out of my way.
No, you don't want to shoot her.
Katniss Everdeen, darling of the capital. She interfered with a peacekeeper.
I never said she was smart.
Look, you sure
Who's that Commander Dickhead?
It's bad,
He's not really smart, is he?
but next time, it's the firing squad.
Yeah, I believe President Snow has another idea about that. President Snow does care. If he cares, you should care. Because otherwise it's your ass on the firing squad.
And the uprising against the capital
Oh, are they gonna make them all
is distinguished by
refight? Like an all victors game.
The male and female tributes are to be reaped from the existing pool of victors.
It's a clever one, I have to say. I'm sorry. Oh, let's go. All of these trooped out. They can't kill everybody, surely. Earlier I said nuke the place, but they won't be able to do that at all. Quite honestly, I'd be annoyed by that attitude.
Let's do it again sometime.
Thank you.
It's like there's somebody who told them, wait, do your thing, and when they pass, you turn and you look at them. Yeah, see?
Force field.
How do you know?
Sweet.
It's like glass.
Every now and then they flicker. Why?
Because the force field is taking up too much energy.
There's always a flaw in the system.
Well, you know what? That! Everybody that had anything to do with it!
All right then.
Katniss is a troublemaker. She's a... That one is. She slightly redeemed herself, in my opinion, from the elevator scene.
You would have been.
Her hair looks like a loofah.
Let's go
And
show
her pink dress as well.
real beauty looks like.
Oh! 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 That's like a mockingjay, right?
Like a mockingjay.
Your stylist
Wow.
certainly has outdone himself this time, hasn't he?
What a brilliant gown.
Take a bow.
Oh, is he gonna die? Politics in fashion. That is so brilliant.
I wouldn't have any regrets at all if it weren't.
It weren't for what? What?
If it weren't for the baby.
Oh, what did I tell you? What did I
This
tell
is
you?
news. Let's find out more.
What did I? And if she's pregnant, they won't want her to be part of the games. Oh, clever. Are they gonna have to find a baby now? Because in 9 months, she's gonna have to pop one up. It's an interesting fact that it's Cena that's the last person to be with her. Not sure why that is, but yeah, could see this one coming. I hope he's not gonna die, because really that would be a dick move. So is she definitely going for the battle? Because I do remember from the first game, you are not supposed to go for the stash of weapons. Okay.
Good thing we're allies, right?
Where did you get that?
Where do you think? Duck.
What are you seeing?
Peter, no!
Okay.
He's not breathing. He's not breathing. He's not breathing.
He's had a little bit of a shock.
Come on.
I mean, it would definitely have been the best moment for Finnick to kill them. I'll grant you that. He's a big boy.
Someday I want to love someone that much.
So you shall, my darling. So you shall.
Are you gonna shoot your darling too? You might just as well. I'm sorry, we're at a point where I'm like, just shoot everybody, that's what you do best. Because the rest you're just messing it all up.
The force field. It's a dome. We're at the edge of the arena.
And so, my writer self wants to predict something. The tech guy before, they talked about force fields and about how there is a flaw. I'm predicting, are they gonna at some point try to overload the force field and maybe escape the dome? Because otherwise I wouldn't see why they talked about the force field earlier and then point that there's another force field now. By the way, Liam Hemsworth is still out of the picture. That character is really getting a bad rap. Run. Does it seem natural at all to you? Harmless? Because to me he doesn't. Try it, yeah. Sure. Oh, disgusting.
Run! The fog is poison!
I don't know if the composer is the same, but the use of the music in this movie, I find it slightly different from the last one as well. I wouldn't say drastically different because it wouldn't be true. You still get the same feeling. Oh no! Oh, disgusting. Oh! What's she gonna do?
Max.
Oh, she's sacrificing, so... yeah.
Finnick, we have to go.
She knew she was a huge liability. Force field. The prosthetics department must have had so much fun doing these things. They just wash away.
The water helped.
Well, that's plot convenient. I'm sorry.
Walk over here slowly.
You didn't notice the... oh! Fudge. You didn't hear the cracking sounds and probably the smell, I don't know.
Get to the beach.
That's what she said. I'm sorry. Not really.
We gotta get to the beach.
That's what she said. Okay, now I can say it. Sorry. I do write comedy. Who's that? Jump to the rescue.
Who is that?
A morphling. Help me get her.
What did she jump to help them?
Hey, you wanna see something? Look up. Look.
So I can better slit your throat. Sorry.
It's incredible, isn't it? You think she sacrificed herself?
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, same. How romantic that is. Not really. Yes, it is. I'm just bitching at them. For no particular reason, I'm sorry.
That's when Blight hit the force field.
TikTok, what's with the TikTok? Oh. Oh, easy, 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 girls, easy.
For me? What does that mean?
Let me go.
Do they want her to win? They want her to win. That's why she sacrificed. They want District 12 to win because they're the symbol of, I suppose, symbol of revolution and everything. These lightnings again. What's over there?
It's a clock. Oh my god, it's a clock. Virus, you're a genius.
The cornucopia is a clock. What for?
This threat every hour, but they stay only within their wedge. It all starts with the lightning. Then the
Ah, which is why the thing stopped. Okay. I knew something was up with that. Stopping attacks with the fog. Okay. And same with the monkeys. They came to the beach.
Change it up. Spin it.
They're spinning it in. So fast. Okay, okay. Not the kind of fun ride I want to be on.
Which in just over 4 hours will be soaked with water from the 10 o'clock wave.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens at midnight?
Lightning strikes that tree.
Here's what I propose.
Electrocution. That's what he did last time, right?
On the damp sand.
They electrocuted 6 people at the same time. That's what they said. We don't know anything about Peter except that he's a baker.
Nobody needs me.
I do.
Yeah, I was sure about that in the first movie. I'm not so sure right now, to be quite honest. At least if the cameras were rolling, that's a good shot.
This is what you predicted.
Well, it wasn't a big bargain, was it?
I'm gonna go with him as a guard.
No. You're staying here to protect me.
Finnick can protect you just fine on his own.
Yeah, why can't Finnick and Joanna stay with you and Peter and I'll take the coil?
A hostage.
July to midnight, correct?
It's his plan. We all agreed to it.
So obviously, if Peter and her go, it's suspicious. And obviously she doesn't want to leave Peter alone because she doesn't trust the others. But I mean, if you want to win something, you gotta give something as well. Oopsie. The careers. Ah, congratulations.
Stay down.
Okay, that's a clever move.
Joanna.
What's your deal, Finnick? It's impossible to know what anybody is up to in here. It's impossible to know. Oh, what did he do?
Beatty.
I do not Finnick is
Where are you?
the bad guy. I trust he would have been shot differently and we wouldn't cut the snow. Sorry, my filmmaker brain is on, so... Move! You may want to move. I see what she's going to do. Yep. That's badass. Oh! Oh, she got overcharged with him. Yeah. Oh, that's badass.
To talk Heaven's Bay.
What's up? Oh, did he run away?
We've lost power.
Well, that was clever. She was pissed. Careful. Okay. Oh, he's not dead. Or maybe that's his dead body. So I was partially right. She did overload the dome and the shield, but she did not do it to escape.
Peter, there's no guarantee.
Just tell her when.
What about Peter?
What are you doing with them?
Just listen.
Listen.
We couldn't tell you with Snow watching. It was too risky. Better for you to know nothing.
Kay is working with her. Plutarch.
You have been our mission from the beginning. Half the tributes were in on it. This is the revolution. And you are the Mockingjay. On our way to District 13 right now.
13?
District 13.
They got him and Joanna.
You son of a bitch!
I mean, what?
That you would save him over me!
Yeah, it's not like he could have done anything. How old are you, 6? I'm sorry, people. She's being so overly stupid. It's not overly emotional, it's just being overly stupid.
Hey, Cat.
And here is the placeholder.
Are we home? They're not in 12?
There is no District 12. It's all gone.
So they did nuke it in the end. I'm like, you know, it's like they hear me through the screen. Is it moving? Well, everybody, wasn't that something? So I believe I'll make a more extensive, review of the Hunger Games once I'm done with the movies. But oh boy, that movie was definitely even better than the first one. The first one was really great, and the second one definitely did not disappoint, because you know, a lot of times sequels disappoint, but this one definitely not, and it really provided what I was looking for and maybe lacking in the first one. But I don't know yet if it would have really been fitting to put that in the first one, which is the world building. Like I said, I was really looking forwards to getting to see a little more of how the society works, what President Snow wants. But these are things that I believe are so great here, because we had the first movie that made us want these things, you know. And there's some franchises that are like this, where you have to do the first movie, you have to be quite elusive on some aspects, so the next one can only be better and can only be richer and everything. And I think that this is what happened here, story-wise. Really had the great balance, in my opinion, between seeing the world as it is around all of the Hunger Games, meaning the other districts and everything, what the Hunger Games represent, what is the everyday life of the people and everything. And then we see the society, you know, with the banquets that they are invited to, the parties when they tour. And we see, we saw more of the people here, you know, during even the shows with Stanley Tucci's character. We saw the people react, more how they liked, how they disliked, what they wanted, what they didn't want. And I'm really searching, but it's been 2 hours and a half, I'm searching. And so it was really great in that regard. This is what was missing to me from the first movie. But granted, the first movie was an introduction. You know, you want to hook your viewer quite rapidly. You want them to really be hooked on the adventure, the romance, and things like this, and you want to appeal to the larger people. Only then, once this is done, once you have the attention of your people, then can you drop on them heavier backgrounds and everything. Filmmaking wise, definitely some differences here. Overall, I'm not going to compare it too much to the first one, because, you know, just directors do your own thing and everything. But inside of the movie itself, I'm slightly disappointed maybe that we lost a tiny bit of the sensitivity that we had in the very first scenes. You know, it was really intimate, was really in shadows, and everything, and it was more raw, definitely more dystopian, more crude, and then maybe I would have liked if we had carried that on, you know, throughout the movie, but we didn't. And I don't know, obviously a movie is never shot, you know, in order, but it's so I don't exactly know why is it that we lost it here, but I would have been interested, you know, to have that more, how could I say this darker side to it. Yeah, it was darker. I would have liked to keep this darker side to it, this more intimate thing, even, you know, to the actual Hunger Games, to see maybe the darker side of it, because in the end it was still quite whimsical, you know. So yeah, character wise, interesting characters, as always. You can never really predict who's on whose side. The character of Plutarch, obviously, he's an interesting one. But, you know, obviously there were things that weren't matching. I never truly... when I watch these kind of movies, I'm never actually adamant on a personality. But, you know, from the very beginning, I said with Plutarch, when he met with, I was about to say Jennifer, with Katniss at the party, I was like, is he on her side or is he not? It's because when he says, I'm in it for you, do you mean you're in it to back her up, or do you mean you're in it to strike her down? So I was like, you know, well, I'll give him the benefit of the... Well, no, I'm not going to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I'll still, you know, pay attention to whether it can be a good or bad thing. It turns out it was a good thing. I'm happy for it. But, you know, during the game, indeed, there were things that weren't adding. Like the girl that sacrificed to save Peter. I was like, why did she do that? And turns out, yes, they were all in it and totally makes sense. They were all pissed against the Capitol. I'm happy that we have somewhat of clever characters. And granted, this comes from an adaptation. These comes from a book. Usually these things are better thought than original scenarios for that kind of movies. So I'm really glad to see that there are twists, you know, things like this. Were they fooling me? You know, there were nice surprises, but I wouldn't say that I'm mind blown by the twists. These are just nice ones, and you kind of expect them to go this way, and you're relieved and happy that they go this way, of course, but you still could expect them to come this way. And even though you're never sure, you know, I wasn't sure if Plutarch was on the good or bad side, but the fact that then he's on the good side, just because they gave me the opportunity to doubt, turns the fact that the end plot twist is not really surprising, not really that big of a shock, you know. But these goes with maybe, I don't know if that goes from a viewer or another, or if it really comes from the filmmaking itself and the writing. My opinion, I think comes from the writing and everything, you know. I think things may have been maybe less predictable in the first movie, but maybe because, you know, it's the first one, you don't know exactly how things work in here. But once you do know, you kind of see and everything, and obviously the plot points and everything, I like to, it's not that much cockiness, it's just, you know, as a guy who does writing, who does films and stuff, obviously watching a movie, I'm going to try to predict what's going to happen. You know, just like I said all the time, a doctor watching House MD, of course he's going to try to predict what's the diagnosis. You know, it's you can't help it, so I can't help it. So and turns out some things, you know, I say quite seriously and there's a result, and some of the things I say just as a joke, you know, like I said, just nuke District 12 and be done with it, and in the end that's pretty much what they did. so yes, so sometimes it's a little bit yeah, sometimes the fact that it is predictable is on the fringe of being ridiculously cliche, you know, because I say that some of the things that I say are not meant seriously and are out of just me being silly and stuff like this, but it turn out to be what they do in the movie. So but overall, yeah, it's a great sequel. Liam Hemsworth's character is still plays older, he exists. He exists. But in the end there, he felt suspicious. I was almost like thinking, did he adopt her? Is he secretly working with the Capitol now? Because he had a really dark feeling about him. I didn't know really. Turns out I was wrong about Mags. Mags was definitely a really sweet old lady. I doubted her, definitely did. But turns out didn't really have to. But apart from this, yeah. Solid sequel. Can't wait to see what the next installment is. So this is Catching Fire. I can't say obviously that this is my favorite one because I've not seen them all yet, but definitely from the first movie I prefer it. I prefer it better from the first movie. So yep, it's a step up. Let's see if the third one is going to be a step up as well. Are there maybe things that I'm looking forward to? Not especially, you know, I'm just going to roll with the flow. President Snow must be so angry right now because everybody's turning on him, even like he's frat boy. He's turning on him, has turned on him already from the very beginning. He's never been in. So you must really feel like a fool because he's been fooled. Being him, I would be mad, angry. I would feel kind of ashamed, you know, to have been fooled by Plutarch. But yes, although I say that it was not as dark as I would have liked it to be, or as I thought it was going to be, because the beginning was really dark, and the end not so much. As much so, I have to say that the philosophy, the ways they treat the characters and everything, is still how do I put it? Crude enough, raw enough, adult enough, you know. It's rather good stuff. I wouldn't be able to say it's good stuff because obviously on the filmmaking and revolution and things I've seen better, not gonna lie. but it's rather good. It's good enough, I would say. Don't murder me, but yes, I've seen better. Or I wouldn't say better. I'd say things that I prefer, because it's a matter of personal preference. I like things when they go dark. So yes, so that was my reaction to the Hunger Games Catching Fire. We'll be reacting next week to the Mockingjay Part 1. And yes, I'm still curious about Mockingjay. Is there a... Yeah, we know the meaning of the Mockingjay, but at the end, you know, on the title, it shifted, so I'm not sure if it's shifted because of it makes sense story-wise, or because it's just design-wise. I don't know. If you could let me know, I'd happily hear this, read this. So yes, so thank you very much guys for watching. Just like always, you know, the full-length reaction to that movie is going to be available on the Patreon, link down below in the description box. Thank you very much to my patrons over there for their love and support. Right back at you guys, and love and support to all of you guys also here on YouTube for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a new video without daily uploads on the channel. Leave a like, that's really appreciated, like I say. And all of the links to my social medias are down below. If you want to know what I do in life, what I think when I wake up, what I think when I go to bed, what I'm watching maybe aside. So yes, and behind the scenes of me and the channel, you know. So yeah, thank you very much guys. Have a nice life, take care, and I'll be seeing you soon. Bye.